Book title: The Secrets of the ChronosSphere, Short Story Trilogy, Book 3, Equilibrium, Chapter 1, The Forgotten Home. As Allison traveled deeper into the ever-shifting time vortex, each time she found that the colors around her becoming even more vibrant, swirling and merging in a kaleidoscope of hues she had never seen before. The air around her buzzing with energy, and with every step she took, she could feel herself growing closer to her forgotten home. Suddenly, amidst the ethereal surroundings, she stumbled upon a hidden path. It was narrow and overgrown, engulfed by ancient trees that seemed to whisper secrets of days long gone. Intrigued by this unexpected find, Allison decided to follow the path, her heart filled with anticipation. As she walked tentatively along the winding trail, she caught glimpses of an architectural marvel. Tucked away with the dense foliage, it seemed like an entire civilization had been swallowed by time and now lay hidden in the depths of the vortex. Intrigued by the story that lay before her, Allison pushed forward with increasing vigor. She reached the heart of the lost civilization, where a small yet enchanting village stood. Its buildings were stoic, adorned with intricate carvings and vibrant symbols. The air hummed with an ancient energy, permeating every corner with a sense of reverence and spirituality. Exploring further, Allison came across a gathering of people in the village square. They were dressed in colorful garments and embraced a serene demeanor. In their midst stood a wise elder, his eyes filled with a profound wisdom that seemed to transcend time itself. Overwhelmed by curiosity, Allison approached the elder and offered a respectful greeting. "Greetings, wise one. My name is Professor Allison, and I have found myself lost within this time vortex. Can you help me find my way back home?" The elder studied her with kind eyes, seemingly acknowledging the depth of her predicament. "Ah, Allison, child of the timeless stream, you have ventured far from the realm of ordinary existence. I can indeed guide you, but first, you must understand the secrets that lie within this forgotten home." Allison nodded eagerly, her eyes sparkling with newfound hope. "I am willing to learn, wise elder. Please share with me the wisdom that has been preserved in this place." The elder smiled, his gentle voice enveloping her like a warm embrace. "In this forgotten home, we have safeguarded ancient knowledge and timeless teachings. Our purpose here is to understand the balance of existence and preserve harmony in the tapestry of time." As word spread of Allison's arrival, more villagers gathered around, their eyes filled with curiosity and anticipation. The elder continued, "You see, child, the key to restoring balance lies within the understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Every action has a ripple effect, resonating through time and space." Allison's mind raced, trying to grasp the enormity of what she was being told. But how can I restore balance? How can I preserve my existence? The elder patted her hand gently, as if soothing her fears. To restore balance, you must navigate the web of time with reverence and respect. The key lies in embracing the unity and interconnectedness of all beings within you. By nurturing love, compassion, and understanding, you can help mend the fractures within time and preserve not only your existence, but the harmony of the entire universe that exists within you. Allison felt a surge of determination fill her being. Within me? Allison's heart began to beat at a rate unfamiliar to her. Somehow, as if a grand gift was being given to her, Allison understood that her purpose, her journey through the time vortex, was not solely about finding her way back home, but about embracing her role as a guardian of balance within herself. That in a sense, all beings were guardians of balance entrusted to them. As Allison began to understand the words of the wise elder, she sensed an inexplicable energy forging its way towards her, as if drawn to her by some inexplainable force, and it was emanating from a colossal stone structure situated behind the gathering of the villagers. As the professor reached out to touch it, a blinding burst of light engulfed her, transporting her through the ages. When the brilliance of the light subsided, Professor McGruffy found herself standing in a vast chamber. The air crackled with an otherworldly energy. She stared in awe as she realized that she had indeed discovered the time vortex. As she stood there, lost in the magnificence of the vortex, a voice echoed through the chamber. "Professor McGruffy, Allison," it spoke, causing her heart to skip a beat. "You have proven yourself worthy of the power that lies within this vortex, within you. Harness it wisely, for it has the potential to unlock the mysteries of time and transcend the boundaries of mortal existence." Professor McGruffy, with a newfound sense of purpose and responsibility, nodded in acknowledgement. She knew that her journey had only just begun. In that moment, she made a vow to uncover the secrets hidden within the enigmatic time vortex and utilize its power for the betterment of humanity. As the professor prepared to actively explore and study the time vortex, she couldn't help but wonder what lies in wait for her in the depths of time. Little did she know that the answer she sought would transcend the realm of knowledge, leading her on a spiritual journey of self-discovery and transformation. Chapter 2, The Light Within. The moment Professor Allison stepped through the portal, she found herself back in her own realm. The atmosphere, though familiar, had a pulsating energy that seemed to be vibrating through the air. It was as if the boundary between the realms had been temporarily weakened, leaving traces of otherworldly magic in her world. Allison's heart pounded as she took in her surroundings. The trees looked greener and the colors seemed more vibrant than ever before. The sounds of birds singing made her realize how much she had missed the simple pleasures of her own realm. But there was something else that caught her attention. A figure approaching in the distance, and as the embodiment drew near, Professor Allison's heart skipped a beat. There, standing before her, was a figure she recognized all too well. It was herself, or rather her alter ego. In that very moment, Ali, as she had affectionately named her alter ego, drew nearer. Ali was a reflection of the brilliance within Professor McGruffy, but she existed deep within inside her being. They had crossed paths once before, in another alternate reality, but this time Professor McGruffy immediately recognized the figure as her future self. Ali's eyes widened in surprise as she recognized Professor Allison. Questions raced through their minds. How was this possible? What did it mean? And most importantly, why had fate brought them together again? Professor McGruffy and Ali knew that this encounter held great significance, and they were determined to uncover its purpose. "Professor Allison," Ali called out, her voice filled with relief and excitement. "How did you manage to find your way back?" Professor Allison quickly recounted her journey through the realms to Ali, explaining how she had discovered the portal and her encounter with the enigmatic being. She told her about the erased pages from the ancient book and her quest to piece together the missing fragments. Ali listened intently, her expression shifting from surprise to intrigue. "Remarkable," she murmured, mesmerized by Allison's account. To think, she wondered, that such wonders exist beyond our understanding. Ali continued, "You have indeed embarked on a unique journey, Allison, and clearly you have taken me with you. It appears your entire being, our being, is somehow woven into this time vortex." Professor Allison's eyes shone with intrigue and determination. But Ali, I fear there is more to this than meets the eye. The being I encountered spoke of a threat that could erase my existence. I need to find a way to protect myself, to protect us. Ali stroked her chin thoughtfully. You're right, Allison. There may be more at stake here than we realize. However, given your exposure to the vast realms, there is one possibility we should explore. Allison's curiosity piqued. She leaned forward, eager to hear Ali's suggestion. The act of pilgrimage, which is a form of insight into revelations. So to gain deeper spiritual sight within oneself, Ali stated, her voice filled with assurance, the search for deeper revelations comes from within. Professor Allison nodded, feeling a glimmer of hope ignite within her. But where do I begin, Ali? How can I learn the secrets of these revelations through pilgrimage? Ali's gaze softened, revealing a profound wisdom. Pilgrimage is not merely a practice, but a journey of self-discovery. You must delve into your own soul through the divine spirit, for it is there that the key to unlocking the mysteries of all revelations exist. Allison absorbed Ali's words, realizing the magnitude of the task ahead. But deep down, she knew that she had the courage and determination to explore the depths of her own being. Isn't that why she was now face to face with her own self? As the sun began to set, casting an illuminating glow over their surroundings, Allison and Ali retreated to a quiet study within the university. Ali began to introduce Allison to the ancient scriptures and teachings of great prophets that once roamed the earth, guiding her through each passage as if seated before Christ himself. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months as Professor Allison diligently immersed herself in the study of the Word of one Father, under the watchful guidance of her most inner being, now at rest in God's Spirit. Together as one, they uncovered the hidden wisdom of divine transformation, unlocking the secrets of what truly lies deep within their own being. Throughout their journey, Professor Allison discovered more about herself than she had ever imagined possible. She unearthed hidden strengths and unveiled dormant potentials within her soul. The teachings of the words that were coming alive in her not only shielded her from the threat of being erased, but also empowered her to become her own prophet within her own life. Chapter 3, Home. The day finally arrived when Allison stood before Ali, her eyes brimming with gratitude and newfound purpose. She was full. Thank you, Ali, she said, her voice filled with sincerity. Without your guidance opening the path for me, the light within me would not have shined so bright. I would not have discovered the depths of my own resilience and would have been stuck in the worlds I created within me. Ali smiled warmly, pride gleaming in her eyes. Allison, my dear self, it was your determination and unwavering spirit that led you here, that led us here. You have become a beacon of light, bridging the realms and unraveling the mysteries that dwell within our own personal existence. We must remember in all things we decide. Hearing Ali say these words to her brought forth a warm glow out of Allison. Suddenly, her entire body began to fill with an insurmountable calmness that left her feeling whole again when a voice echoed in her mind. Remember, knowledge without action is meaningless. Use this gift wisely and let the light within you be your guide as the divine light of the Creator leads you forward. Allison smiled genuinely at the ChronosSphere. Holding the golden artifact tightly in her hands, Allison realized that her journey had been more than just unraveling the mysteries of time travel. It had been a journey of self-discovery, of the true hidden self within herself, and a testament to the power of belief and determination that held her by faith. Allison had tapped into a force greater than herself. It was a force that guided her every step of the way, protecting and strengthening her. The one creator of heaven and earth with whom all the realms were under. She knew now that her brilliant mind was a gift bestowed upon her by a loving and all-knowing creator. The vision faded, and Professor McGruffy found herself back in the library, the artifact still in her hands. She looked at her surroundings, her face filled with assurance and resolve. Everything was as it was before she entered the ChronosSphere time vortex. The familiarity around her brought her great joy, for Allison had found her way home. But deep within her heart, she knew that her journey had only just begun. Armed with newfound faith and a fire in her soul, she would continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, spreading love, hope, and compassion through faith wherever the light within her would take her. The end. A book written by Jules Mahalo. That's me. All for the glory of one, Father, Yahweh. Dedicated to Jaden and Nikki for lifting me up when the ground disappears from beneath me, and my new storybook family. November 9th, 2023.